Welcome everyone to my next video. This is your mean Greenie, and today we'll be talking about how we got here. What does that mean? How man got disconnected from nature, basically. How man decided or believed that we can live without plants, we can live without animals, and we went about destroying everything. But first of all, I would like to take this time to thank all my new subscribers, people who commented, shared. I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much. We have to keep this ball rolling because this needs to be understood. I believe to solve a problem, you have to look at the root, you have to look at the causes. Just like when you get wounded or you have a certain disease and you go to the doctor is always asking, oh, where did you go? What did you do? What happened before? He does those so that he can give a proper diagnosis of the situation. We all know we have to solve the climate crisis, but it is imperative to understand how we got here.
There is a very incisive book I am presently reading called Harmony, A New Way to View Our World, written by His Royal Highness Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, along with Tony Juniper and Ian Skelly. This informative piece calls out for sustainability revolution, and it was lent to me by my boss, a major Nigerian environmentalist and founder of Lufasi, Mr. Desmond Majekodumi. This book reveals how balancing with nature can be one of the solutions to modern challenges like from climate change to poverty.
Well, according to the book, Prince Charles mentions different factors that caused the basic disconnect between man and nature. But he cited three most important ones, and these are the scientific revolution, the industrial revolution, and modernism. Don't worry, let me explain.
According to him, during the 17th century, there was a struggle between the Roman Church and the Protestants to maintain higher authority. The supreme power was held by the Pope in terms of having the final say in any activity in various countries. In addition to this, there were many philosophers and scientists like Galileo and Aristotle that questioned accepted notions, and this weakened the submission to the church's authority, while freedom and self-reliance took center stage. By the end of the 17th century, religion and science had a messy divorce, a split in the psyche of societies and individuals. This was the dawn of the scientific revolution, which gave a mechanistic or systematic approach to thinking. It is one of the reasons why nature was seen as nothing more than a great site for experimentation and a supplier of natural resources.
Justin von Liebig became really known because he was the one that discovered that plants don't really need soil, which was found out to be wrong, but he then discovered that plants just need the the elements sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. So because of that, people then slowly started to deviate from seeing nature as something they depend on or require, because they saw plants don't really need soil but need much of the elements. This slowly started to snowball, and then it became a huge thing where nature was seen as something to be exploited but not something to really depend on for survival. Then came the age of industrialization. Population grew, so when population grew, the demand for food production, land, clothes, oil for our cars, everything skyrocketed. And when that skyrocketed, you had factories and you had people taking things from nature, cutting down trees, oil fracking, a lot of drilling, a lot of excavation. So that had a major toll on nature, but people didn't see it as something they needed. They didn't see the line connecting us to nature. They saw it more of as a place to take raw materials to use and satisfy the population group. Then with industrialization came modernism, where yes, we have the gadgets, the cool things, but we want something highly updated. Look at your iPhones. People that were using iPhone 8 are no more using that, they have upgraded. So that even added on to the pressure of the population group.
From the 18th century till now, the idea or the thought that the world was a living presence and man was connected to it has become an unpalpable thought. It's such an inconceivable notion to many people. I remember one time I was touring a group of gentlemen and I was telling them the importance of trees and why Mr. Desmond Majekodumi planted these trees. And someone just said, "Oh, this is great, this is wonderful, but it doesn't have anything to do with me." I looked at him from his head to toe. In my head, I was just saying, from your aloe vera styled gel on your head to the tip of your fancy shoes you're wearing, honey, they're all from nature. So that is what I mean by a disconnect. Well, this is a piece of history that I found very interesting that I read from Harmony. The link will be down below for you to purchase this book. I highly recommend it. If you have other ideas or other theories of how man disconnected from nature, please comment down below. I would love to hear your ideas and I would love to learn from you all also. Remember, we are not a part of nature, but we are a part of nature. This is me signing out. If you loved this video, if you loved the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Join the Green Tribe. This is your favorite Mean Greenie signing out, and I will get back to you next week with another episode. Bye.